Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Better Know a Highway, here on Virtual Road Trip, a series where we look at the interstates and highways that cross this vast country of ours. Today's video will be a quicker one, as we look at one of the shorter interstates in the country, although it's still an important link between several significant population centers, Interstate 83. As always, just want to remind you to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, and that's always appreciated. Also, make sure to check out the VRT Discord, link is in the description below, and most importantly, sit back and enjoy. Now let's get started. Interstate 83 is a north-south oriented highway in the mid-Atlantic region of the United States. It runs for 85 miles through two states and connects the Baltimore region at one end to the Harrisburg region on the other. We'll start at the south end in the state of Maryland, where I-83 runs for a total of 34.5 miles. The first section of highway is concurrent with the Jones Falls Expressway in the city of Baltimore. Beginning at a four-way at-grade intersection with local city roads, and within blocks of the famous Baltimore Harbor, 83 heads north with the expressway through the heart of the city, passing numerous landmarks. It's not long before I-83 reaches a junction with US Route 1, known locally as North Avenue, after which it begins to reach greener and slightly less dense terrain with a transition to the northern Baltimore suburbs, winding its way through the area. It's in this area where 83 junctions with I-695, aka the Baltimore Beltway, a major ring highway around the entire metropolitan area. The Jones Falls Expressway ends at this intersection, and 83 runs concurrently to the east with I-695 for just 1.5 miles, before splitting off and continuing its path north. Now heading into the rural part of northern Maryland, 83 becomes the Baltimore-Harrisburg Expressway and continues its winding path past several small towns and into the Appalachian region of the east. After roughly 25 miles from leaving the Baltimore area, 83 crosses the Mason-Dixon line and enters Pennsylvania. I-83 runs a north-south route through Pennsylvania for a little over 50 miles, connecting several small towns and two larger settlements. After entering the state, 83 travels rural lands until reaching the York, Pennsylvania area. Here, 83 actually diverts from its due north course to make a partial beltway and bypass the city. And instead, a new special route, known as Business Route 83, continues due north through it. These business loops are seen throughout the interstate system and exist for local traffic while allowing long-distance drivers to bypass the busy area. Once on the northern side of York, 83 junctions with US Route 30, which allows travelers to reach the historic Gettysburg battlefield to the southwest. It then reunites with the local business route and proceeds north into the Susquehanna River Basin and the Harrisburg, Pennsylvania region. Once here, I-83 first has a junction with the Pennsylvania Turnpike and Interstate 76, which requires a toll for drivers to enter. A short distance after, 83 becomes locally known as the Capitol Beltway and makes a sharp turn to the east to cross the Susquehanna River via the John Harris Memorial Bridge. Once on the eastern side, 83 makes its closest approach to Harrisburg and then has another junction, this time with the spur I-283, and changes directions back to the north for its final stretch that stays just to the east of the capital city, where I-83 then terminates at a junction with the long-running I-81, ending its 85-mile run. And that's going to do it for this episode of Better Know a Highway. A little bit of a shorter one, I know. That's going to be a common thing throughout this series. You know, some are short, some are long. That's just how it goes. But either way, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something along the way. That's what's most important. And before we end, I just wanted to remind you once again to please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with all your friends. I would definitely appreciate that. Make sure to check out the super awesome VRT Discord The link is in the description below. Hope to see you there for discussions and important announcements. And yeah, I'm going to be back soon with another video. And until then, make sure you enjoy the ride. And that video up next is another short one, Interstate 82. I'll see you then.